Imagine this. A young woman cuts her hair, straps on armor, and goes to war in her father's place for 12 years without anyone realizing she's a woman.
Okay, pause. Either ancient Chinese armies had terrible HR departments, or there's more to the story.
This is a legend of Hua Mulan. But what's fact, what's fiction? And why does her story still captivate us 1,500 years later?
Our earliest source is the Ballad of Mulan from the northern Wei Dynasty, just 300 cryptic lines about a girl who went to war.
That's it? No talking dragons? No matchmaking disasters?
Nope. The original is shockingly simple. Army conscripts her elderly father. She volunteers instead, serves 12 years undiscovered, refuses high rank to go home. That's it.
Wait, the ballad doesn't even specify which war she fought in?
Bingo. Scholars debate if it was against the Rural nomads or maybe it's symbolic of broader tensions between agricultural China and steppe tribes.
Let's get practical. How could a woman hide in the army for over a decade?
Northern Wei armies had key advantages. Soldiers often came from same villages, armor concealed body shape, minimal bathing facilities, and mixed-gender nomadic traditions in some regiments.
But what about, bodily functions?
The Song Dynasty version actually addresses this. Mulan supposedly dug latrine trenches at night to maintain privacy. Medieval problem-solving at its finest. Over centuries, the story got upgrades. Tang Dynasty added her post-war marriage. Ming Dynasty gave her a tragic suicide to preserve chastity. And Qing Dynasty turned her into a martial arts master.
Whoa, suicide. That's darker than Disney let on.
The 17th century Sui Tang romance claims when her gender was discovered, the emperor wanted her as a concubine. She killed herself to remain faithful to her ideals.
From folk tale to feminist icon, how did this story go global?
3 game-changing moments. 1593, first stage adaptation during Ming Dynasty. 1920s, Chinese feminists reclaimed her as a symbol. And 1998, Disney's billion-dollar makeover.
Wait, Mulan was used in wartime propaganda?
Absolutely. Both nationalists and communists used her during World War II to recruit women. The message is, if Mulan could fight invaders 1,500 years ago, so can you.
Not everyone loves the Disney version, though.
Yeah, the major critiques include the matchmaking plot, which is not an original, Mushi replacing ancestral worship themes, and lastly, 2020 film's connection to Xinjiang filming locations.
So is there a right way to tell Mulan's story?
Her power is adaptability. She's been a filial daughter, feminist rebel, and propaganda tool. Maybe the real Mulan is the meanings we've given her along the way.
If she's this cultural chameleon, how much of the original Mulan is still in there?
Let's peel back the layers. The earliest version, the Northern Wei Ballad of Mulan, is shockingly sparse. Just 300 characters. No love interests, no ancestors' ghosts.
No talking dragon sidekicks? I feel lied to.
Not even a mention of matchmaking. But here's the genius. The ballad never uses he or she. Listen to the big reveal. 12 years together, they didn't know Mulan was a woman. The language itself helped her hide.
So if this were written in English,
she'd have been busted by the first, yes ma'am. That linguistic loophole let every era remake her. Ming Dynasty playwrights gave her a tragic suicide. 1940s propaganda posters turned her into a war recruiter. Disney gave her, well, musical numbers.
And a dragon.
But through all the reinventions, that core question remains. How did a woman disappear into a man's world? And why do we keep retelling it?
So whether fact, fiction, or something in between, Mulan represents the timeless tension between individual courage and social expectations.
And next time, we're meeting her nautical counterpart, the pirate queen Qing Shi, who commanded 1,800 ships and outsmarted empires.
After learning how much we've misunderstood Mulan, I can't wait to see what we've gotten wrong about pirates.
And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that button. We got so many more stories of histories, hidden badasses coming your way.